Hello and welcome back. In today's session we will practice orthographic views. Again, orthographic views are two-dimensional views of three-dimensional objects. It can be done by projecting the surface or a view of an object into a plane that is parallel to that object. For instance, take this object as an example. If we want to draw the front view, we project each edge or vertices of the object into a plane that is parallel to it. Great. Similarly, this can be done to the top view. We can project each of those edges to the top view. Now, let's practice this exercise. If we want to draw the front view of the object, we have those edges. So this is called the front view. For sure, we should remember that also we have hidden lines, lines that are presented on a certain parallel to a certain plane, but do not appear directly from the front view. Sure, we can have also the top view and the right or side view. So the first step is to create different layers. The first layer is already created, in which we draw the object, the top and right and the front, the orthographic views actually. And we should have also a layer in which we have the hidden line layers and the projection layer. So press this, we have a projection layer. This can be colored by, we have the hidden layer, which the color will be chosen to be red, and the line type must be load. Okay, hidden. We should split the screen into different quadrants using X-line command. Then we can choose from here horizontal or vertical. Horizontal. Enter, vertical. Okay. Of course, I can choose from X-line the slanted line, but I choose it to enter it like some dimensions 45. So we have split the screens. In this section we have the front view, top view and side view. Now let's start by drawing the front view. Okay, we start by the line 50. We go up by 40. Then, okay, this is 40 and we have a thickness of 10 millimeters, okay, which turn out to be 30. Okay, let's move it a little bit down. Offset 10, 9, now we have the hidden edge, and those hidden edges are lines that are present but are not directly visible in the orthographic view that we are intended to draw. In this case, for this line or this surface is actually presented in the front view but is not visible. So we should represent the edges of this plane by hidden lines. In this case, if we have this line at this, for example, this surface, but this line is hidden. Okay, we can project it like this way. It is hidden. This line also is hidden, but the priority is for the solid line. Okay, the line that is visible. We choose the hidden layer. I'll enter. Okay, it is 15, you can see. The priority is for the visible line, so we should delete any line over the solid line. Okay, similarly for this case, we have a 15, also for this edge. Now we should use the projection, okay, layer in order to project X line vertical. Now we choose those lines and send them to back in the modify panel, then send them to back. Okay, let me choose another color, like a dark one. Now we can project this line, okay, mirror with respect to the x-axis. We have this line, we go up by 40 units. Then we have this line, a certain technique that I'm using. For example, at the top view, okay, I'm looking over only the dimensions that are horizontal and vertical on the top view, like the 40, 15. So the 15, I don't look over it because it is perpendicular to the plane of the top view. 15 is good, 10, 40, 50, 40 is not considered in the top view because it's perpendicular to the plane that I'm intending to draw. So now we have 50 upwards, 40. Okay, this is the 15, go upwards by 10. Okay, now upwards we have 20. Okay, till this edge, 20, delete. Also this line, okay, this is the small line. Okay, this line and this line. Okay, this line represent this small one represent this line here. Okay, this segment represent this segment, and this one represent this one. Okay, now we have 10. This unit 10. We enter to this point on the projected one, which is 15, and this is shown on the dimensions. 20, and that's it. Under this line, you have another line which is parallel to it, like from this vertices. If you look under this Z shape, okay? So you have a line which is not visible from the top view. So this line must be virtual, and also the same, you have a line from this vertices under this view. So those edges must also present on the orthographic view. Alright, I think it is now completed. Okay, now let's draw the side view. Okay, now the side view we have to project both the front and the top view in order to obtain the right view. So again we go to the layer, projection layer. Okay, X line, horizontal, from each vertices. Now we have at the intersections, we also project them downwards. So each point now is presented within this region. The intersections, okay, if we spot them, we notice that our drawing, the side view must be bounded within this region, okay? And you see the projected lines show the details that are needed within the side view. Okay, now we can draw it, okay, this line, this line, this line, okay, directly. You have this line, okay, also presented. Now from this hidden line you have this U shape, okay, and also on this line you have this surface. Now it seems that you have completed it, but again remember that at this point, this vertices which is present here. Alright, now we can turn off the projection layer. Okay, and those lines also can be moved into the projection layer. Okay, close. And this is the orthographic view, which we assume it's fully described the shape of a 3D object.